Hello internet, welcome to the Marmite show, and I still don't have a good intro, but I got two very good games for you, so if you're interested, don't forget to like and subscribe Reno, and comment on how shit I am, thank you. Now, let's get into it. First game, Object 268 on Normandy, I believe, yes. Well, this map isn't really liked by a lot of people. Someone might say it is despised by the majority of the community. However, I do think that it has some potential. However, it's sort of a port from World of Tanks PC to Blitz, so it kind of went wrong a little bit. But you can at least jump on people, which is cool. So yeah, Object 268. It has a spoil on the back, so that means it's very fast. It's Soviet. It has a good gun. It has troll as fuck armor. What do you need more? Well, you could have a turret, but that'd take the fun out of it, right? You don't need a turret on this thing, because you can just drive up in people's faces and shoot them, just like I will do now. I was taking the decap over there because I had to play Supremacy because of a mission. But yeah, now I just moved into position and boom, there's a mouse right there that I can shoot without a problem. Well, and now the E3 is just moving up on me and he's trying to kill me. And yeah, the mouse is still sitting out in the open, so I might as well shoot him, but yeah, the Sheridan's coming in from behind because he's a fucking homo because he's playing a Sheridan. Anyways, the E3 is not really paying attention, so he's presenting me his about 40mm thin ass, so I'll just use HE and put it in there. Yeah, so what I did in this game is I just saw, well, there was nobody up there, so I just moved down. However, now this E3 is coming for me, and all I can do right now is hope that I have the better reload, which you will see I will have, because otherwise this game would not be here. But yeah, he's dead now, because he's playing worst tank destroyer. The E3 has strong armor, but it lacks the speed of this vehicle, and speed is really all that it's about, because now we're gonna take on a pesky Sheridan. And now, we're gonna show him what it's like to be a real tank instead of a stupid wargaming-made rocket piece of shit. Yes, that's the phrase now. I trademarked that. Anyways, Sheridan tries his best, but he shoots a rocket into my gun mantlet, so yeah, he could have done better. But anyway, he goes down. And now, it is a hunt for the last remaining enemy, which is a T-22 medium tank. Well, the T-22, it is very strong vehicle. I might say overpowered, but it's not what it is. It's not overpowered, but it's very good. It's certainly better than the OBJ-140, poor 140. But yeah, there he is. He just didn't get spotted all game. Maybe he was AFK, but yeah. There you can see it is a very strong tank. However, I knock out his gun so he can't shoot at me, which is always a nice thing to have as an enemy. But yeah, now the Sheridan decides to take a shell for me in good camaraderie there because he's a nice friend. I didn't even know him. But yeah, it's Supremacy, so we gotta get it on moving here. The T-22 bounces off the very weird hull of the Object 268. I don't know how. Like, the angle is also weird in this thing. It's great if you want a tank destroyer. If you want to have one tank destroyer in your garage, just one. Take this one. This is undoubtedly the best tank destroyer in this game. Or if you want a little bit different thing, take the Foch. That one's good too. Or if you're a tank collector and you might want to have even the most exotic of tanks, then you may also go for the whole Re. Well, to be looking at first, I said it in the last video, it's the Jagdpanzer E100's weird ass brother. And it still is, and it always will be. However, this thing has quite the mobility to it. And with that, just like the 268, it can move around. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the bush. 50 meters behind the bush. If the bush isn't transparent anymore, you can shoot through the bush without losing any camera rating. And that is what everyone in this game should already know by now, because the game's out for like 5 years, so if you don't know that by now, then you missed something. Anyways, there's two juicy 100s right there in front of me that I can shoot at, and well, I'm still using the bush, so nobody can spot me. Unless they peek out around the bush and spot me that way. Because that's where the bush doesn't go anymore. Because the bush is small. Yeah. Anyways. Now, I'm still gonna sit here. I don't have any shots at this point. But I also know that pretty much the entirety of the map is compromised because our team didn't really, well, focus on gaining map control. They rather focused on establishing a color corner up here. And well, I don't know where that shot went. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you. Don't ask me. Just don't ask me. Anyways, the second shot does go in. However, now the E100, which I shot earlier, is trying to be like, ooh, hey, there's a hole there. Let's shoot that guy. Yeah, so he did. This tank, 1750 HP, doesn't really have a lot, so you have to watch out with your HP. Which is, yeah, I mean, most of the tank destroyers don't really have a lot of HP, but for some reason the mouse now is 3000, but I don't know. Anyways, now, map awareness is very important. I see on the minimap that the T-54 has snuck up behind me, so I turn around to face him. Because I know there's a rock behind me. E100 can't do anything against me. But this T-54 can become a problem, especially since now this is a 2v4. And if you've watched the last video, in case you haven't, go watch it. It's good, I guess. I don't know. I also played the whole Re, also had a 1v4 game there, so you should go check that out. Now, what you want to do in a tank destroyer in a 1vx situation is you want to get distance between you and the enemy so that you can pick them off one by one. So by focusing on the T-54, I take out the mobility, because if I do that, then nobody can flank me and sit in my ass while I get wrecked from the front too. Then the 263 peeks out. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing. I just shoot him and he's dead. Now, T-54 just running across the open. Why would he do that? I don't know. If I'd be the T-54, I'd just run around the map and try to attack from behind. Instead, he peeks out behind the rock again. I have the superior reload. Well, he didn't expect that one, as you can see in the chat. And finish him off, and now he's dead. And now, it's a 1v1 against an E100. He can one-shot me, but it doesn't have to. He's right behind me. So yeah, obviously, naturally, I have to turn around and then look at him, because I can't run. If I do run, then he's just gonna shoot me in the back. I hit him. He somehow managed to ricochet the heat off my gun mantlet. So yeah, now I have the advantage. He's a one-shot. I'm not. Well, unless he rolls very, very high. Now he decides to stick up his nose, and he gets shot down. That's another Kolobanov's medal for the whole Ray. Because I'm good like that. Not actually, but I made you believe that I'm good, but in fact I'm not. In fact, I'm not even good at making YouTube videos, and that's why I didn't even stretch this video to 10 minutes. So hope you enjoyed watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.